So this is probably the maximum that you can push in your bearing before it's not going to go in any farther. So you just take the old bearing that you pulled out, and you just take that bearing and you tap around. Till you get the new bearing. Make sure you're doing it in circles so you don't warp any of the bearings and do more damage. Sometimes they'll get into a point where it gets in that far. That's not all the way in. What I kind of do is I actually do this very slowly. I just tap on the sides. It won't hurt it. These are very heavy-duty bearings. I tell you what, Nick, how long do you think we spend to get those other bearings out?
2.5, 3 hours.
That's right. You know why? Because they wouldn't fucking come out. So, what we did is we wound up grinding all the way through the bearing. Hope I didn't damage my carrier anyhow. But I had to do some even grinding afterwards because I think we're in, and that rolls great. Now they do look like old bearings because we had a hell of a time here and all this old shit grease and stuff in here. That ain't gonna hurt nothing. And now I'm gonna have to reuse the old seals, which I kind of regret. I kind of don't want to, but should have ordered some new seals. But I think they're actually not in that bad of shape. You know? So I'm just spraying some WD-40 or liquid wrench or anything on there. Not all that shit grease that's in between that seal. But we won't have any more play, and I tell you what, this is the worst job I've ever done. Especially since I don't have like any sort of press to get them out. So I had to grind them out.
Yeah, and this was the worst case ever, and I went, oh, I go, you got change for 20, and they go, no, and I was starving, and I went, it's cool, dude, just keep it. They're like, really? And I go, yeah, just keep it. They're like, thank you, and they were so generous. Then I ordered again, and they came, and it was like,
and the seals, they usually tap in very easy, especially since they're kind of flexible. Alright, I'm going to flip to the opposite side and put the other bearing seal in. What the seal does is it actually protects the bearing from water and stuff that can get in there. And if you get water in your bearings, well then your bearings are shot. Now this is also a new bearing. Very ugly looking. But you know, sometimes you just can't really keep everything clean. And this, of course, this ain't gonna hurt nothing. This extra grease and stuff. These were a nice colored blue. I always like the look of new shit, but sometimes, you know, this one was fairly clean. But this is actually the bad bearing. The other one is all, like, look at that shit. We had to grind that down and stuff. And then we had to get through there and stuff. This is the old bearing. See how much play it has on there? That's pretty shot. I'm gonna actually use the old bearing to put the seal in too. Alright, and it's in. We're ready to go put the axle back in. I am so relieved. That was the hardest job I've ever had to do to this four-wheeler. I am not even freaking kidding. Time to take the gloves off. Apparently they didn't help. I got a new battery in. Check out the battery. I didn't even show you how nice it cranks. I had it on charge for 3 hours. Needs some carb work and stuff, but it's got the FMF pipe on it. Shine the FMF. That's right. There's the FMF that I just got done redoing. Sounds somewhat the same as the Cobra, but I actually like the sound a little better.
That's right, if you were brother. Ernie, I know you're our worst player, but I want you to win this thing.
How, Coach? I've been riding the bench watching Netflix on my tablet all season.
I'm running the play that should never work if this were a real game.
Sorry, all I
Well, that's not all the way down, but it needs to get pushed on. There you go. No play! I tell you what, to see a site like this with no play and stuff on there, it's the best thing in the world for me. So yeah, and show out the new swing arm and stuff too. I'm not gonna even freaking bother to repaint this again because I had enough tonight and stuff. Enough headaches. So that's what it's gonna look like. It doesn't even look that bad, even though the paint got all chipped up and stuff from sitting in the vise.
Buy one, get one 50% off sale made impact at Old Navy, and what officials say is a sign of impending Sherman. We now take you to Sherman on the sea.
Crash to earth with enormous savings. I got a coat and without warning jeans for half price. And I bought a sweater and got a performance fleece half off. We're all gonna buy.
Save yourself and buy one, get one 50% off.
Alright, that's it.